Hello everyone and welcome back to the main channel. Today we're talking about what if Doctor Who was a musical, not if Doctor Who will ever get a musical, which we've done in the past twice. But one was based off a rumour based on the fact that there might be a musical, and one was just, ooh, imagine Doctor Who West End show. This is what if Doctor Who was a musical from the get-go. Imagine, ooh, 1963, William Hartnell. Is not the grumpy man. I say, I'm not grumpy anymore. I am now a singer. And instead of having, yes, one day I shall come back. Yes, one day. Until then, there shall be no regrets, no anxieties. Go on with all your troubles. Imagine that line, right? Which I've butchered slightly because there's switch around. Imagine that line, but of the musical. One day I will come back. It'd be in that type of tune. Imagine David. Well, you'd have to imagine David Tennant in a musical because I think it's called the Hollywood Show. And if I remember rightly, they were a YouTube channel that got a musical and parodied it with a TV show. So they did a Sherlock parody, and then they did a Doctor Who parody, but they did the Time Warp. Not that. Yeah, it is called the Time Warp from the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Let's do the Time Warp again. Oh, jump to the left, step to the right, behind the hips, step in time. That one. That's me trying not to do an impression of me singing. So don't worry, I'm not that horrendous. And they did that, but they were all dressed up as like different villains. The main person was dressed up as David Tennant, and we had Dalek doing the and a step to the right, and a step to the right. Put your hands in time. Let's do the time warp again in a Dalek voice, obviously. And that was weird and bizarre, but if Doctor Who from the get-go was a musical, I can sort of see it happening because Ncuti Gatwa in the new era is fantastic at singing, and Millie Gibson apparently so, according to Church on Ruby Road, where she helped sing the Goblin song that should have got to Christmas #1. She was very good at singing, so she must be a great singer. I'll be honest, I didn't know Millie Gibson beforehand, and I still don't know Millie Gibson now. I only know her as Ruby Sunday. So I'm assuming she's probably done a few stage shows in her past, because they're the things that don't get brought up enough in conversation, because IMDb and most credited sites that don't include stage stuff. So if you don't know, you won't know. So she probably is an excellent singer. She probably is. I can probably guarantee that she probably is. So I think that based on the Goblin song, there could be room there for a Doctor Who musical in the new era. In series 15, there could be a whole musical episode where a villain. It's like Once Upon a Time when a curse gets put on the core cast. They end up singing everything like Revenge. I think the song was called, which is like Revenge, Revenge, Revenge is gonna be my. And it's about the dark one played by Robert Carlyle. He ended up giving everyone a curse to make them all sing. And I think that that's what sort of would work, whether the villain, a musical villain. I would say bring Jinx Monsoon back for a musical episode, because she is a musical god, right? Maestro is a musical villain. So I think that if we were going to have a villain turn everything into a musical, I think personally that would work the best. But at the end of the day, that is only my opinion, not fact. That's my opinion, not fact. So, take it with a pinch of caramelized onions, or as I'd call it, take it with a pinch of salt. So, what do you think? Should there be what would you like to see if Doctor Who was a musical, wasn't the program it is today? Hi guys watching. I'm really intrigued now to find out what happens when you Google Doctor Who the musical to see what image comes up to add to the thumbnail. I'm over the moon, cock-a-hoop, and excited to find out because it's going to make me laugh no matter which way we look at it. Because Doctor Who the musical, in this day and age, I can see it, but in previous day and ages, I couldn't see Peter Capaldi breaking out in song. Due to the fact I've never seen that, so I just couldn't see that. Matt Smith and David Tennant, I could see. Because David Tennant did Blackpool, where he didn't really... It annoyed me slightly, Blackpool, because with a jukebox musical and they're not singing it, you shouldn't be able to hear their voice and the music all at the same time, so it just didn't blend well, is what I'm saying. So, there we have it. Thank you guys for watching. Time on out. I'm the...
Don't forget to subscribe to the official Tom Mason YouTube channel.